Hello everyone, welcome to this new tips and tricks episode about 3DStory. Let's see together how you can create amazing content within 5 minutes and pitch it to a wide scope of audience. With this tool, everyone is a storyteller. I will explain you really briefly how you can create such amazing content. So what I did basically, I just created a 3DStory from one of my communities. So in my case, it was this community named My Pitches. So I just had to create a new media type. And then I just had the possibility to create a new story. So I'm going to click on the story. And as you can see here, there is a lot of templates already exist. The idea now is to share with you and to show you guys how to create a 3D story from scratch, from an empty scene. So I'm going to click there in the empty one over there. So in my first scene here, I'm going to place some pictures and a title. So I'm going to go in images there and I can just look for any content. So here it's from my community. So it's all the pictures that are in my communities. If I'm not really happy with the one here, I can just go there and use the 3DStory library to use one of the picture. So I'm going to use this picture, let's say. So to add a picture, I just had to drag and drop it in my Canva. And now, let's say I want to split it to have like several pictures in my scene. So I can either split it horizontally or vertically. So I'm going to do it that way. And now I'm going to add another picture. So I'm going to select this one. And if I want to play with the sizing, I just need to select one of the pictures there. And now there is the border that is appearing here. So I can just move it to the right or to the left to make my picture bigger or smaller. Now I'm going to add some text for my title. So I'm going to go in that specific section. So for the text, and I'm going to select a text with, let's say, background. Again, same process as for the picture. I just need to drag and drop it. And now I'm going to add a text. And I can just make it bigger, smaller. I can position it wherever I want in the space. And I can also play with the coloring. So I'm going to make it white and the background darker. And I can also play with the opacity of my background. So this seems good to me. And I can also play with the alignment and with the font. So let me choose something, yeah, like that. Perfect. And I'm going to make it bold. So I feel like my first slide is good. So I'm going to move on with my second scene. And let's just add some 3D content in it. And you can just, again, use the 3DStory library. So in my case, I'm going to take the helicopter there and again drag and drop it into my scene, and let me just add a text. So I feel like my story is almost done, but if I'm not really sure and if I want to add something else after, I can just save it as a draft so I can come back and work on that. But I feel like it's okay on my side, so I'm going to publish it directly. So I just need to go there and publish. In the right side, you can check on the life cycle of your story. So you see now the story is unsaved, but it's going to be published once I will click there. Then I can also name it and I can select one of the scenes as a thumbnail. So for me, the first one seems good, so I'm going to let it like that. And I can also add a description. And then let's publish it. Now your story is done and you can navigate it through the little arrows in the right and in the left to just move on from one side to another one. And now here you can see the famous 3D we just added earlier. So you can just move on your helicopter. And now if I close my 3DStory, you will see it will appear in your community feed. You're now ready to make amazing presentation thanks to 3DStory. Thank you very much for your time.